Hello guys, Paladin 8 here, and today we'll be doing something a little bit different. We'll be ranking like all the classes, like almost giving them, I don't really know how to say it, but how good they are. Finally reached the level 100 just now, and I somehow, you know that hunter armor from World 1? The reason that I'm wearing that is because I somehow managed to get my hands on level 100 of it, and it has 199,655 health, so it has a lot, and I got this, so currently Paladin class. So, first, what we'll do is we'll go to Swordmaster. Swordmaster is, like, the first class that I ever unlocked, and it's pretty good. It's not really good for, like, a pro. Like, you've never seen a pro ever use this, but it has two decent attacks, but it's just what most people start off with, so I'll just give it like a 4 out of 10. So, since I don't have these, I'm just going to move on to Elementalist. Elementalist is, it's pretty good. It's pretty much what a pet does, but like, all in one class. It has one short-range fire attack, which is okay. It has this attack, which it's very short-range, does a decent amount of damage. This attack, which is probably its best attack, just shoots a ton of lightning. But yeah, it's a pretty good class, but it's not like one of the best, I won't go. And again, this is just all my personal opinion. What your playstyle is your playstyle. However you want to play the game is the way you play the game. So now we got what is it called? Guardian. This class is pretty good. It's very slow and very tanky is the best word to use for it. Since it does a lot of damage, but it's really slow when it comes to hits. I'm gonna go test out these classes in World 5 on some of those, what's it called? I don't know, some of those like world things. Yeah, World 5. World 5 is a good world. My least favorite is World 4. Like, it's not bad, it's just my least favorite out of all of them. Like, I like all the worlds, but it's just it's not as good compared to the others. So, get rid of that. So again, it doesn't really do a lot of damage unless you're like high level. But so it got this pretty basic attack, which I one-shot that, but that's just because I'm level 100 in this instance. And this attack, which is pretty decent. Then you got Elementalist, which is, again, it's pretty good. This fire attack, I like to say it's relatively short range. This is also pretty short ranged. And so you got, what is it? Really nothing left to test it out on. But you got all this good fire attack. It's relatively short range, this fire attack. And then you just got this OP lightning attack, which does a lot of damage, and it's good for taking on multiple enemies at once. So, now we're going to move on to Guardian. Very slow class, but it does a lot of damage. So, one of its attacks is this, which I never really got. Just kind of, I think it might be a damage increase. Yeah, star damage increase. Then you got this, which is like a thrust upward. And you thrust up a ton of rocks. And this, which is probably the Guardian's best attack, which is, it's actually like a really fast attack. So this is literally just like a slow powerhouse with a fast attack, which is just an OP combo. And then this, which is, dual wielder, not a lot to say about it. It's just Swordmaster, but faster, and it's like an improved version of Swordmaster. And Paladin is like an improved dual wielder, depending on what way you do. It's got that cross attack. This attack is just, I think it increases speed, maybe. Not sure. Maybe it increases damage, most likely damage. So then we got this attack, which is very fast, just kind of a quick like thrust. Then we got Berserker. This is a very popular class. You'll see it a lot. You'll see it mainly in World 4. Like, there's a ton of Berserkers in World 4. It's a pretty popular class, but it's pretty decent. Like, you know, it's got this attack, which is pretty good. Boom. You got that. This attack, which is one of the best attacks, like, into the entire game, since you can just take on like so many enemies with it. And this attack, which is just mediocre, it's not that great. And then it's really like, it has an OP special, to be honest. Like, look, it's just this like insane like buff and attack buff that lasts for like a long time. Like, look at that. You don't see any other class doing that. And then my favorite class, Paladin. Paladin is probably the most balanced out of all the classes, considering it has everything. It has this heal attack, it's got long range, and it's got this deflect attack, this is the only thing in the game which actually has an attack like this. Like, look, it deflect it back on them. That's pretty strong, and it's kind of like, it does a good amount of damage. Again, it's like an upgraded Swordmaster, except it just has a shield and does more damage. So this is really good. Then there's Mage of Light. People kind of have mixed opinions on this class, because, like, I mean, it's good, but, like, it's just it's like a full-on healer. Like, no more, no less. Like, it's pure purpose. And it has this, which does like a ton of damage to you, without the price of just getting another orb. Oh shoot, yeah, that does like a lot of damage. But the orbs do decent damage, and all in all, it's a good class. But you can't be expecting to be like your team's fighter if you're gonna be this class. Like, sorry, but chances are you'll end up being stuck with healer. And if you like healer, then good for you. Then Demon, which is it makes you float, for one. It's a pretty good class. It does a good amount of damage. It's more fast, and it's also pretty balanced, considering you do this and steal their life and get their health. So then it's got single mode, which is this, and then it's got multi mode, which is this, or this. Multi mode to that, where it like deals with multiple enemies. Multi mode's pretty good, though. But yeah, it's a good class. It has a really insanely strong special. Then we got Dragoon, one of my personal favorite classes. This is a very fast class, like, literally, like, flashing lights warning a little bit, kind of a minor flashing lights warning, but, like, look at that. It's insane. It's, like, freakishly fast. Like, we talking, like, Goku versus Frieza fast. So yeah, it's got that. And then this attack is pretty good. And then its ultimate attack, which is just another, like, it's like kind of a buff. Then the last attack, like the last thing, you got Spirit Archer. This is the newest, and a really, really good class. It's mainly long range, but I came up with an excellent combo for Spirit Archer. Watch this. And then it explodes. So yeah, it's a really good class with a really good special. So all in all, it's just a great class. I would recommend you use it. But, so yeah, that is my guide and my personal preference on all the classes. I hope you enjoyed, and see ya.